What are we imaging? Are your relationships with humanity imaging him or imaging God? Are we imaging these horror stories? Are things in our life upright? Are they the way they are supposed to be? Is what upright means, the way it should be? Or are they wicked and twisted and turned? See, we should probably talk about this right now because we're talking about some of the fundamental things of our faith. Let's jump into this real quick. The word wicked is a very interesting word. It reveals something. So if you look at wicker furniture, you've seen wicker furniture, right? But what is wicker furniture? What is it? Okay, it's straw, it's wood. But what is unique about the wood? It's woven, it's twisted. The word wicked comes from being twisted. It's like a wick on a candle. It's cloth that's twisted together. But you can't have something twisted without something first being right. And this is one of the amazing things about our God and the faith of Christianity, is that it's not dualistic. It's not good and evil locked in eternal combat forever. They're not equal opposing forces. Good is greater than evil. Okay, evil is parasitic. It needs something to parasite. But good can exist on its own. This gets me excited. Because, see, good can exist on its own. Evil cannot. You can't have a wicker something unless there's something to twist. But you can have something that's not twisted by itself. Think of it this way. This is one of my favorite analogies is let's say you break a bone, right? Let's say you break your femur. Completely cracked. Can that femur exist without the crack? Of course it can, and that's the way it's meant to be. Can that crack in the femur exist without the femur? No. A crack needs a context. A fracture needs a frame. Evil can only exist because there's something good. So what this means, and we'll explore this throughout the course of our weeks, but let me just say this and unload the language, because right now it's going to sound really silly, but there's an antithetical nature to reality, but it's an unequal antithetical nature. What that means is there's opposing forces in reality, but good always wins. Because evil can never overcome good, ultimately. It can be there for a while, but it cannot win. Just think about a parasite. If the parasite is sucking and doing its thing, but if all good things are gone, that parasite will die. But those good things can exist without the parasite. And for those of you who are right now struggling with a crack in your femur, so to speak, or with a wound in your soul, for those of you who are struggling with those things, know that that cannot win ultimately if Christ is your Savior. It can't. By the laws of nature, if He is our God and if you are His, somehow good will overcome that fracture. So there's hope. That is exciting.